I didn't want to be
Oh, you cheeky sods. Look, I didn't want to be a half-blood. If you're reading this because you think you might be one, my advice is put this book down right now. Being a half-blood is dangerous. It is scary. And most of the time, it gets you killed in painful and nasty ways. But if you do recognize yourself in these pages, if you feel something stirring inside, then you might be one of us. And once you know that, it's only a matter of time before they sense it too. And they will come for you. So, don't say I didn't warn you. Hey, NarendraTheComic here, right now we're just going to be reacting to the first teaser for Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Lightning Thief. Now, this book, this story, this overall saga was something that was incredibly influential in my childhood. As you saw from the intro there, I just read the blurb of my original copy from all the way back in like 2004 or 5. I got it for Christmas one year, and I've kept it ever since. I mean, we literally have bookshelves right behind me, and bookshelves, well, on the wall in front of me, because there's not enough space for bookshelves on the floor, so we just stuck them on the wall. We got a lot of books in this house, okay? We did a lot of reading over the years. But this book really, really is something which I can only compare to Harry Potter. I think this has such untapped potential within the public zeitgeist, in the general fantasy culture, for the average person, that I'm really glad that Disney are making a show on this story. And I don't want to spoil anything, but because of the way Rick Riordan actually wrote the story, there are almost an unlimited amount of series you could produce to do with this mythos, and I'm just really, really glad that we get to see this, because the original films from 2013 or 2009 or 11, something like that, with Alexandra Daddario and Logan Lerman, as well as some other people, they weren't great, but they were okay. The first one was okay, the second one less good, and they didn't make that much money at the box office. But I think now is the time for this. Let's get to this teaser. Let's go.
Look, I didn't want to be a half-blood.
Oh, you
Being a
cheeky
half-blood
sods.
is dangerous.
Wow, lines from the book.
It's scary. Most of the time, it gets you killed. If you think you might be one of us, my advice is turn away while you still can. Believe whatever lie your mom or dad told you about your birth. Try to live a normal life. Because once you know what you are,
They'll sense it too.
they'll sense it too.
Oh,
And they'll come for you.
don't say it. Come. Oh my goodness.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Wow, that was so short. That was the perfect teaser.
I don't know whether I'm a genius or it was just so on the nose that they had to do it, but that opening line from the story, it's essentially the beginning of the story, what they wrote on the blurb of the book. I don't know if that's still the case with modern editions, but that's what it was with the original. It's just so well written, it's so good, that they would have been a bit stupid to not use that as that initial first look teaser. Ooh, the score was really, really well done. Like, the goosebumps came all the way up my arms, all the way down my legs, and 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. That is a 10 out of 10 teaser. If you like this story, if you've even read one of the books, that is 10 out of 10. If you've not read it, it's 10 out of 10. Because the intrigue is there. It's like, what the hell is he talking about? I can't imagine what this is like watching this for someone who's not read the books. What is that experience like? What do they think? What do they know about the story? What don't they know? What have they heard? Because it's just good shit, and I do like to see good shit on screen, because nowadays, oftentimes, there's a lot of bad shit out there. Most shit is bad shit. So when you get good shit, you have to hang on to it and hope it doesn't turn shit into bad shit, because it's good shit in the first place. But I did see that Disney did some changes with the castings. They didn't exactly cast in adherence to the books. I guess they must have got the sign-off from Rick, but it just feels weird when you push castings in a certain way, because I generally don't think it works. I think the book was written when it was written, and it was written for the audience it was written for, which was everyone anyway, and you should be able to relate to characters, even if they don't have the same color skin as you. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm the weird one who can do that, but it seems like the idea of sympathy and empathy have gone out the window if you can't relate with someone if they don't have the same color skin as you, because I'll tell you, I might not be mixed race, because that's basically what they're going with this story, with Percy being a half-blood. But yeah, I can still identify with him because he's a child when I was a child, and you kind of see the through lines of being a child and being an idiot, and you enjoy those things. You do. So yeah, I prefer when people just cast the way it was inherently supposed to be cast, but it is what it is. We live in the world we do nowadays, and I know if I ever have stories, I will 100% say the castings for the show or film, if we ever do make anything, will have to be adhered to from what I've written. There's no chopping and changing. Oh, this character should be this character should be this. No. I've written it how it should be done, and that's just it. Maybe just write it to be the way you see the world in the first place, and then you can move on. But I do think they can get away with it within the story, because as long as all the gods are Greek in origin and look, then the human side of these characters in Camp Half-Blood, their parents from the human side can be whatever race. And with that thinking, I'm okay with it, because you can get around it in the story. But in most cases, I don't like it. But I think they can do a good job melding that thought into the show and not making it feel too forced, because when you try and push shit for the sake of pushing shit, it always comes off janky. But with this, I believe they're gonna do it right, and I have a lot of hope. I do. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel down there. If you didn't, Poseidon himself gonna come after you. You don't want that, no, you really don't. So just subscribe anyway to avoid that. Now, I've been NarendraTheComic. You've been great, and we'll see you next time. That's tomorrow. If you don't know, make a video every single day. Been doing it every day for over 1,500 days now. We ain't stopping till we get to 10,000 subscribers. So do subscribe. Pop back again tomorrow for some more quality shitty content. So hashtag never not here. Tag goes also bring the pakwas. Pakwas means nonsense in Punjabi. We also bring that, bring a lot, bring a little, do a lot, do a little, but we do indeed bring the quality. I said the quality. Shitty content on a daily basis. So see you tomorrow. More of the same, slightly different, but essentially the very same. Once more, see you then. Skadoosh.
I got you! I got you! Take that, you friggin' psycho! I got you!